These 11 small habits will earn you respect, power, and help grow your confidence. Let's get into it. The first one on the list is speak with confidence and clarity. So you really have to articulate your words and know what it is you want to say when you're talking to someone. That automatically puts you on another level when you're trying to explain yourself and you're trying to have the person in front of you listen and understand you. Sometimes you'll find that people have trouble listening and understanding people. It's because the people that are speaking can't articulate their words or say what they're trying to say in a manner that is easy for the next person listening to process. But if you're aware of how to speak and how to use your words and how to use eye contact and speak confidently and make sure your voice is heard, that's going to be a game changer for you, and you are not going to regret that. And that is going to be the most important thing you could possibly learn and use to have in your arsenal to grow as a man. And to add on to that, you never want to speak on something you don't know. Talk is cheap. So on this side, we don't want to be talking a lot. When we talk, we want to make sure we know what we're talking about. We want to make sure we know what we want to say, and we want to make sure we know how to translate what we're thinking to the person in front of us to listen, but not only just listen, but to actually understand it. We don't want our words to just go into the person's ear and then come out the other because they don't understand what we're saying. We want to make sure that we're able to speak our mind and actually explain ourselves properly to tell the person in front of us. The next thing on the list is be authentic. Don't just agree. I know sometimes we feel like we have to say, oh yeah, this tastes really good, or oh yeah, that looks really nice. But you don't have to do that. You just have to be honest and be authentic. People will respect you and appreciate you more when you're authentic and you're honest with them, as opposed to just saying, oh yeah, I like something, even though that something is not good. And if the person in front of you that you say, oh, maybe you don't like it, if they can't handle that, if they can't handle your criticism or your feedback and they take that in a negative way, that's on them. That is their problem. They need to recollect and refigure out themselves and their mindset, because you did nothing wrong. Being honest and being genuine is not doing anything wrong. And I think we lack a lot of that in today's society. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I was always kind of like, yeah, it's good, even if I didn't. But today, I'm so over everyone and everything, and we're all just humans. Like, we're literally all humans. No one's better than the other person. No one's worth more than the other person. We're all just humans. So today, now, when anyone asks me how I feel about something, or if I liked something, or if I didn't, I am so honest with them. And you'd be surprised with how people sometimes really appreciate when you're actually honest with them, as opposed to just being like, oh yeah, it was nice, I liked it, even though you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because feedback is good, constructive criticism is good, and having your own opinion is important, especially as a man, especially as you grow up, as you start to meet new people, as you start to do different things and learn new things and talk to new people and hear new things. You have to be able to have your own opinion and relay that opinion. You can't be afraid or shy to say the truth. And I'm telling you, I used to be super against that. Like, I was a very people pleaser, and I was very like, yeah, it's good, or yeah, that's nice, even if it didn't. But now I'm telling you, and once my mindset shifted, and it's understanding that, like, I'm a human and so are you, and no one's better than me, and I'm capable of saying my own opinions and thoughts. Now I'm just straight up, yo, this is how I feel about it, and this is what it is. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, that's fine. Take it as you wish. But as long as you are being authentic and genuine and honest with yourself, that is all that matters. We are not here to please anyone else but ourselves. So you saying to someone that something is good, for them to please them, you don't need to please them. You know what I'm saying? Be honest, be genuine, and be true to yourself. The next thing on the list is show genuine interest. Be present in the moment. When whatever it is you're doing, whoever it is you're with, whatever task is at hand, whatever dinner you're on, whatever friendship you're with, whatever girl you're taking on a date, be present in the moment. And that will take you so far in life. People don't want to be with someone who can't appreciate and just enjoy the moment that they're in with that person in front of you. More times when I'm with someone and we're doing something and they can't just be in the present and know that I'm in the moment with them and enjoy my presence in that moment with them, if they can't do that, I'm probably not going to hang out with them again after that. That is the one dead giveaway where it's, I'm here with you right now. So my attention and focus should be on you, and your attention and focus should be on me, because we are doing this thing together at the same time in this moment together. You took time out of your day, I took my time out of my day to meet up and do this activity or this task. So be in the moment with me for this thing. And if you cannot do that, then automatically distance yourself from that person or cut them off, because they're not appreciating the time you're with them, and they can't just be in the present and be in the moment and enjoy the second that they have with you. If they're doing that with everyone else and anything else, that's fine. I don't care. I'm saying with you. If that person can't do it with you, then you should not be with that person. But the same rule applies to you. You need to be able to enjoy yourself and enjoy the moment and be present in whatever it is you're going through or witnessing, to better understand and just help build the rest of your mind and the rest of your mindset, because everything in life is a lesson. Like, we're always learning, we're always being told different things, we're always meeting new people, we're always just learning and growing and obtaining new information and doing new things. And you really have to be able to soak it in that moment and be present and there in that moment to be able to use that later down the line, and whatever it is you need it to be able to build yourself, to be able to learn from it, to be able to understand things better, to be able to just be aware of everything and anything that you are doing at the moment. I know, like, it's 2025, so everyone's always on their phone and swiping and scrolling and texting and calling and this. You know what I'm saying? So let's try and bring it back to just focusing on the moment. I don't care if you scroll and stuff like that when, you know, you have some downtime or whatever the case may be. But if you're doing something, you really want to be able to just be in the moment. Take it in, appreciate it, soak it in, be with the person, enjoy the second and the moment with it, and then you can do anything and everything else after the fact. But be in the moment and actually want to be in the moment. The next thing on the list is stay calm, embrace your natural confidence. Now, I know some people might say, oh, I'm not that confident, or how do you build more confidence? We are all confident. Everyone is literally like molded to have the same amount of confidence. It's just some people know how to reach it in them and then be able to grow it to be even more confident, and some people don't know how to access it, so then they become less confident, and it shows. And like, I guess on a graph, you'd be going down over time, while the first example I gave you'd be going up. But we all have some sort of confidence in us. We just have to find it. And once you find it, you're able to like literally do anything and everything you put your mind to, and then you'll understand that why can't it be you? Like, why is it not you? Everything is in our hands. We are capable of doing whatever it is we need to do. So why not do it for that it person to be you? There's nothing stopping you from being the it person, whether it's your weight, your looks, your hair, your hormones, acne, whatever the case may be. There's always a solution, and you can always figure it out. If you think you're overweight, you can hit the gym. You're gonna build your confidence. If you've got acne and stuff like that, that's fine. There's serums, there's shampoos, there's face washes, there's everything for that. And another thing from acne, it's a very like timed thing. Like obviously when you're going through puberty, we're all gonna have acne, but you're not gonna go through puberty your whole life. So you should be aware that, yeah, you might have some now, but it's gonna go away if you have an excessive amount of it, or if it's one of those other things where you can get it checked and you can take some prescribed stuff to get it. You can do that. It is in your hands to take care of that. If you don't like your haircut, you can find a different hairstyle that fits you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like how you speak, you can watch videos and learn. There's TED Talks. There's tons of videos on how to articulate yourself and how to speak and how to, be able to use your words to talk to the person in front of you. There's tons of different things for you to be able to do that anyone who says, oh, I can't do anything about it, or oh, I'm just not confident, that's on you. Like, it's no one else's fault, no one else's problem. It's on you to solve it and fix it, and you can solve it and fix it. So really just try and stay calm and just know that you're him, that you can do it no matter what. It doesn't matter. If you take a deep breath, if you're going to do something that requires a lot of confidence, or you're nervous or you're scared, just take a deep breath and do it. Once again, we are all humans. We are all literally the same meat and blood and flesh and bones. There is nothing that makes another person better than another person. We are all unique in our own ways. So really embrace your inner uniqueness and your inner confidence, because we all have it in something. You just have to be able to find it and then be able to reach it and use it. The next thing on the list is be fun to be around. You guys don't understand how slept on of a point and of like a skill this is. It's something so simple, and you don't understand the difference it makes when anyone talks about you in any way. Just be fun to be around. No one likes someone who's always miserable, who's always angry, who's always down, who's always on edge, who's always walking on eggshells, who's never smiling, who can never make a joke, who can never take a joke. No one likes that. Life is too short for us to just hate everything, and then life is too short for anyone else to hang out with you if all you think about and all you know is you hate everything. Be fun to be around. Just, if you're gonna hang out with someone, if you're going out of your way to hang out with someone and they're going out of their way to hang out with you, be fun to hang around. Even if it's your coworkers, even if it's your brother, even if it's your teammates on a sports team, even if it's some people you meet at a library, it doesn't matter. Just try and lighten up the mood. put a smile on your face, be fun to be around, and try to see the other person in front of you smile. Because if the other person in front of you smiles, then it's gonna make you feel better because you know that you're a good person. You can make people laugh, you can make people feel comfortable, you can make people have fun. And to be on top, to get to the top, you have to be able to make the people around you better. You have to be able to make the people around you feel good. You have to make the people around you, just feel like they're able to do and accomplish anything they put their mind to. And that starts within you. You have to be the person to say, all right, I got this. I'm me. I'm so comfortable being me that I'm able to make the person in front of me also feel comfortable being them. And then vice versa. You get what I'm saying? So it's really all about just trying to be the best version of yourself possible. So that way other people know you as the best version, but other people also know you as the person who makes them feel like the best version. So it's always not putting people down. So always making sure people are know that they're doing a good job. A nice little compliment here and there. Making people feel important. Making anything along those lines is an important factor in trade, and it'll get you so far in life you guys won't even understand. If you're fun to be around, more people are going to want to be around you. And if more people are going to want to be around you, then anything you want to do, you'll be able to, because you have such a good connection and relationship with all these people. Because when they hear your name or when they think about you, they're like, oh my gosh, Ali, he's so fun to be around. Oh my gosh, Ali, he's so fun to be with. Oh my gosh, Ali, he's so smart and good at this, so I'd want to do this with him. You want people to know you as a good thing and be happy with you and enjoy their time with you, because that's how relationships and connections are made, and that's going to get you way further than you would ever think it does. So please, if it's one thing you can just hone in and focus on, it's make sure that you are enjoying the moment, and make sure you can lighten up the mood and put a smile on the person in front of you's face. That's all I ask. Whether you're in high school, whether you're in college, whether you're in university, whether you have a job, whether you're unemployed, whatever the case may be, just try to lighten up the mood and put a smile on the person's face. And you want other people to know you as the fun and cool and outgoing person, and that they feel comfortable around you and they can be themselves around you. You don't want to be the person that's always negative and hating and talking shit about other people and putting people down and talking behind their backs and stuff like that. We're not on that level. We're not doing that, because that's bad energy, and that bad energy is going to come back to you, and that's a whole other thing I'm not even going to touch on because we're way beyond that. But guys, just try to put a smile on the person in front of you's face and try to make good, proper relationships. The next thing on the list, and this one's going to be a little low-key one that you guys have probably never heard before, it's take up space. Take up space, yo. Let your presence be known. When you're in the room, when you're at work, when you're on the job, when you're in school, when you're whatever, just let your presence be known. And I'm not saying walk in and scream, but I'm saying walk in with confidence. Have your chest out. You know you're the guy. You're walking in and you're able to talk to anyone. You're able to deal with anything. You're able to do whatever. You're able to just deal with anyone, and you're him, yo. You guys don't understand, it's all a mindset. It's all a mindset game. And if you can just shift your mindset, you'll be able to do anything and everything. All you have to do is just walk in with confidence. Even if you're not confident, pretend. Walk in like you're confident. Don't stare at anyone. Just kind of hold eye contact. That aura that you walk in with, it's going to be felt by other people. And I know you guys probably think I'm crazy, but I've gone through this. I've been the guy that had zero aura, no confidence, got bullied. I've been the guy who got a job, made money, was him. I've been the guy who now has successful businesses, can do anything, can walk into any room, can meet with anyone, and I'm able to achieve and accomplish anything. Guys, you don't understand how important and big it is to just know that you are the guy, and you have to be really confident in your body. So whatever it is you have to do to be confident in your body, do it. Once you do it, you'll be able to walk into any room and your presence will be known. You don't want to walk into a room all on some scared, shy, that's an automatic giveaway that you're a target now. I'm not saying that someone's going to specifically target you, but when you walk in on some shy, scared, nervous, I don't know what I'm doing, just vulnerable, it's not a good look. You're not going to have good vibes. It's not a good aura. It's not confident. It's not nothing. But when you walk in, on the other hand, like I said, on some big man, I'm him type thing, just focused on where you're getting to, walking in, smiling, you're good. You're good. People are going to be like, oh, this guy clearly knows what he's doing. This guy clearly knows who he is. This guy's clearly comfortable in his body. This guy's clearly confident. And that's it. That's all it is, guys. It's something so little and simple. And I know you might be like, people don't even pay attention to that. People don't need to pay attention to that. It's not for other people. It's for you. We're not doing any of these things for other people. Yes, doing all these things will help us when it comes to dealing with and working with other people. And as humans, our main job is interacting with other humans, but it's all for you. Once you implement and do all these things, it'll change you and it'll make you feel like you can literally take on the entire world. And that's all I want all of us to feel like. We can take on anything, we can do anything, we can achieve anything. But sometimes it's a little harder said than done. So we break it down into these little steps and these little things that we can implement in our day-to-day lives to be able to achieve and take on everything that I'm saying. Trust me, guys. I know I feel like I'm crazy right now, but I'm not, yo. I'm telling you guys, I'm not. But anyways, yeah, so just take up space, project confidence, walk in like you know what you're doing, walk in like you're him, you are him, and just take on everyone, bro. You got this. You can literally do anything you want to do. All right, the next thing on the list is discuss challenging topics, speak with truth. So obviously in our day-to-day communications, we're going to meet a lot of people. We're going to talk to a lot of people about different things. You need to be able to discuss things that maybe you don't want to discuss. And you need to be able to articulate yourself in a way where it's not in a way where you're going to be hated by everyone, but in a way where you're able to challenge things that are said. Because people are always going to talk. And like I said, talk is cheap, but sometimes people don't know what they're talking about. But if you're in front of someone and they're talking about something, they don't know what they're talking about, but you do know what they're talking about, you know they're wrong, you have to be able to kind of like speak up and say, that's not right, this is how it is, and then show it with proof or facts or whatever experience you've gone through that makes you know the situation better than the person speaking. You know what I'm saying? So really speak with truth. And again, I'm going to add, I already said this earlier in the video, but I'm going to say this again. Don't speak on stuff that you don't know. You don't have to worry about the step if you don't speak on things you don't know. But as long as you speak about stuff that you know, and as long as other people don't speak about things that they don't know about, then you don't have to step in, or you won't have to, like, you know, speak with confidence when they're having a conversation with you. But more times, if I'm with a friend or two friends and we're all having a discussion about something and they're saying something that's so wrong, I'm not gonna just sit there and be like, yeah, no, that's true, you're right, yeah, no, you're good, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. You have to be able to say, nah, like, that's wrong, yo, just do this. Or, nah, I did this, and then I did that, and then it brought me here. And more times, if you can prove it, and you have evidence, or, you know, you can go on literally on Google and search it to prove yourself right, you will put yourself ahead in a better mind space and amongst those people that you're talking to. And it's just gonna make you feel and know and let the other people know that you know what you're talking about. And you're not gonna speak on stuff you don't know. So you really wanna make yourself known as like the knowledgeable, understanding person who's just aware of things. And the only way you can be aware of things is if you learn new things, if you're soaking up info, if you're watching videos not to be a consumer and just consuming, but you're watching videos to, if you go on my YouTube recommended videos, bro, it's literally like videos on how this guy started a business, it's on how Apple took over the world, it's on like gold miners digging up this, it's on how this person built $1 billion hot sauce company. It's literally all information that it's just good to know and like soak in and attain. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just dumb stuff where it's like, I don't even know what's dumb. Like Dora the Explorer or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. It was just the first cartoon that came to my head. But we're not watching stupid little silly things. We're not watching dumb things. We're watching things to try and actually expand and grow our knowledge and expand and grow our mindset to understand and learn and know new things that the regular person might not know about. And honestly, that'll even just help you later on as you grow, as you try new things. The next thing on the list is listen without interruption. Now, this is such a strong skill set that you can use, and you'll be a literal G if you do this. Listen without interruption. If someone's speaking, just listen. Like, you not saying anything is worth way more words than you trying to like say stuff back or just spit words back or try to, you know, go back or argue back or whatever the case may be. Listen without interruption. That is going to be the biggest and the most important skill that you can like kind of use in favor of yourself against other people. Just listen without interruption. If someone has the most to say, if someone wants to go at something, if someone wants to rant, vent, yell, scream, complain, argue, just listen, don't interrupt. Let them do what it is they got to do, but in your mind, you know what, like, you know that you have the power, because people are saying, when people like argue and say stuff, it's because they want a reaction out of you. So if you're not giving them a reaction, which I'm actually gonna talk about this later, but if you're gonna give them a reaction, they got what they wanted. But if you don't give them a reaction, it's gonna drive them crazy. So you want to be sure that you just listen without interruption, and then you don't even have to respond back. But to add on to that, we're gonna go into the next point where it's don't react to criticism, stay composed. So this kind of ties into the last one where it's if someone's talking to you or if someone's yelling or if someone has something to say, just stay cool, calm, collected, listen, and don't say anything. It will literally drive them crazier than you think. And from the outside, they might look normal, like they're just ranting and venting. But trust me, after someone yells and screams and goes off, once you distance yourself, all you start to think about is the arguments and the things you said. So now they're so far in their head already because they're like, oh, I should have said this. Oh, I should have said that. Oh, why didn't they respond to me? Oh, maybe I should have said this. Maybe I should have said that. But you, on the other hand, watch this. You, on the other hand, because you stayed quiet, there's nothing to overthink about. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to overthink about because you didn't say anything. But because you're so cool, calm, and collected, in your mind, you were thinking of stuff to say, but you never said it. But after the argument now, you didn't say anything, so you have nothing to worry about, and the ball is all in the other person's court who's just yelling, screaming, coming at you, saying the most. But they're so far in their head already right now too that like they're going even crazier, and you're just keeping your peace and your energy, and you guys don't understand how important of a thing that is. So take that as you will, but I'm telling you guys, it is a crazy thing to be able to do and use. And I know I'm smiling a lot just because it's kind of evil in a way. Because it's kind of like psychological mind trick type thing. But it's really not, because as long as everyone has the power to do it, then anyone can do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you like a little token and I'm not giving the other person a little token and you have the advantage because you have a token. It's just a mindset. You can have the mindset. The other person can have a mindset. Anyone in the world can have this mindset. And if you can use this mindset, then you'll be able to use it to your advantage. And yeah, so that's going to be what I'm talking about for don't react to criticism, stay composed. Now, the second last thing on the list is be present, avoid overthinking. Overthinking is going to happen regardless, but be present in the moment and try not to overthink when you're in the moment doing something else. If you're laying in bed and you have a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow or whatever the case may be and you're overthinking, like that's fine. I can't say don't do that or else I'd be a hypocrite because I do that. I actually overthink so much, but not in a bad way. It's more so just like a, yo, I need a M right now type beat. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of like when you have a task at hand or when you're doing something or when you're out of your job or if you have a client or whatever, you don't want to be overthinking while you're doing something or else it's going to take away from that thing you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But so that's why I'm saying try to be in the moment and avoid overthinking when you're doing something and in front of someone, because that can be seen as like a sign of weakness and that can really affect it can affect the thing that you're doing. It can make it less value. It can make it poor. If you're editing but you're overthinking, it can become a worse edit. If you're filming and you're overthinking, you can miss the shot you need. You know what I'm saying? So try not to overthink when you're doing the task. Obviously, if you're just driving and like you're just overthinking about a million things, I do that too, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm with a client shooting, I'm like fully dialed in, focused on shooting and making sure everything's good for them, you know what I'm saying? If I'm editing, I'm watching my cuts and I'm making sure I don't have music playing, because if I have music playing, then I can't even hear myself talking to edit it right because the music is, you know what I'm saying? So try to really focus and like be present in the moment and don't overthink about other stuff when you're doing something. All right, and the last thing, guys, is focus on the process, not just the outcome. And I'm not gonna lie, I may have not been super with this one because I'm very focused on the outcome, but we really have to enjoy the journey and the process to get to where we're getting to and enjoy the little things that are on the way. And I'm being straight up with y'all, I do have problems doing this just because my mind is so set on the bigger picture. I just want to get to the bigger picture. I just want to get there by any means. I don't care about anything else. I've literally started stuff. I've bought stuff. I've done everything. But I can never kind of like just enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy it for a little bit, but then it's just like, all right, on to the next thing type thing. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, but it's also not the most ideal thing because then it gets to a point where it's like, at what point is something enough? And at what point am I going to be happy with an item? And right now I could be telling myself, yeah, I got a nice car, Range Rover's cool, but once I get the Lamborghini Urus, then I'm good. But am I good? Like, I'm sure I'll be super happy when I get my Urus, but once I get in the Urus, am I gonna want a Cullinan? Am I gonna want a Rolls Royce Cullinan after that? You know what I'm saying? And then after I get the Rolls Royce Cullinan, like, I guess cars is different because there's like only so many levels, but technically there isn't, because there's so many cars. So at what point am I just gonna enjoy and like the one car that I have? You know what I'm saying? Just to be like, so what I'm trying to get to is just like to kind of be humble, enjoy the little things, enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. I'm extremely grateful and happy for my Range Rover. It's my baby. I love it. One day I'll get the Urus, and then I'll feel the same way to my Urus. But understanding that right now in this present day and age, I got my Range Rover. I am extremely grateful for it. I'm happy with it, and I'm glad I'm able to afford it and get something that I like, and that's that. But it's just a part of the journey and a part of the process, and really try and celebrate as many little things as you can. I'm not saying, oh, you make one sale, you go to the club and pop bottles, but I'm saying you make one sale, maybe you could treat yourself to a nice dinner. You know what I'm saying, for the first sale. And then you can do that again at like 50 sales. Then you can do it again at 100 sales. Then you can do it again at 150 sales. You know what I'm saying? So really just enjoying the process and the journey and trying to enjoy the things on the way there. Because, guys, as bad as this may sound, like, we might not get to the end. Like, for me personally, I might not get to the end of where I'm trying to get to. So I really have to be able to enjoy the moment and the process and the journey right now to hopefully eventually one day get to the end. Because if I die tomorrow and I didn't enjoy anything and I hated everything and I wasn't grateful for nothing, I kind of, it's just not a good feeling. It's not a good thing to have in you as a person. But if I die tomorrow, yeah, I never got to the Lamborghini Urus, but I got to the Range Rover, and I'm happy. And that's all that matters. So really enjoy the process, really enjoy the journey, because I know it could be hard sometimes. It could be tough. And sometimes you might feel alone. No one's clapping for you. No one's in your side. No one's in your corner. But just know, as long as you got yourself, that's all that matters. And just because someone else didn't clap for you for buying the car that you want doesn't mean you can't clap for you for buying the car that you want. You know what I'm saying? And so on that note, I'm going to end it there. I appreciate you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. If you can, press that like and subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm really trying to grow this channel, and I'm posting every single other day. I'm on it. I don't care. Guys, it's -15 outside right now. I'm just getting back from a sickness. But I'm here. I'm like, yo, I posted one yesterday. I need to record one today, edit it right now so I can post it for y'all tomorrow. And if you have any questions or concerns, as always, make sure you drop them down below in the comments. I respond to every single one. And if you have any other video ideas you want, drop it down in the comments. I will literally make it in the next video. And we also have a Discord group link down in the description below. So if you want to join the community, just make sure you press that Discord link and join the group. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.